Hi, this is Chris from Orange Coast College's Art Department, reviewing how to shade a cylinder with markers in the industrial design style. In a previous video, we've already gone ahead and shaded a sphere as well as a cube. So we're going to finish out our main primitives with a cylinder here. And I'll draw that right over here. I'll sketch it in first with a color erase. I'll use markers for value, and then we'll draw the line with a sign pen. So I'm just going to try to keep it in the roughly the same size as our sphere over here. I'm going to start with an ellipse that's fairly narrow, bring it down, and then have a little bit fuller of an ellipse on the bottom. And then I'll pull that off and carry that same sort of ellipse shape out for our shadow. And much like in the previous video, I'm going to go ahead and start with my shadow core, my darkest part. So with my light coming through here, the shadow core is where the terminator is, or the end of the halftone. So right here where your shadow hits the edge of the cylinder, you can get a little shadow core going there. And then I'm going to blend out much in the way the sphere is. So that was my 60. Now I'm going to take my 50. I'm going to probably need to double up my 50 a little right next to the 60. Reflected light on the right. Halftone on the left. So here's my 30. 20. I'll get a little bit of 20 over here, marking the far edge. And now 10. 10. And for the top, just so I can get a little contrast there, where the center light is, I'm going to take my 10 and let it carry on about halfway over. All right, moving on to the shadow. I'm going to do what I did before, which was sketch in with the fine point of my marker, and then give myself a little bit of 90 right at the occlusion shadow. Not much occlusion shadow going on here with a cylinder, but it'll get pretty dark in there. And then come on back with my 80. I need to build up my 80 to get close to that 90. And then finish it out with that 70. While that's drying, I'm going to trace that ellipse on top, carry my lines down, come on through at the bottom here. Could have done a better job with that ellipse, but for our purposes, this should do. All right, now that it's dry, I'm going to give it kind of a last review. And I can see I should probably bring my halftone a little bit farther out. Let's see how that looks once it's dried up. Okay, now that it's dry, I feel like it looks a little rounder, and I think that'll do for us. All right, now it's your turn. Grab your markers, draw in your ellipse with your pencil, hit it with your markers, finish it with your sign pen. Good luck.